Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another live with Sayuri. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. I hope you all are doing well. I hope everybody's safe. Everybody had a good Friday and all that good stuff. Everybody's not just surviving, but they're thriving. Okay. So, tonight, let me warn you with a lot of love that this subject is tight, but it's ripe. There are some things that need to be said, and people don't know how to say them, and they want to say them, and they don't want to offend anybody. So please don't be offended by anything I say. Everything I say is to empower, to motivate, to uplift, and admonish someone to not just survive, but to thrive and live the best life they can live. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to say on this one tonight, and please feel free to make comments. I welcome your comments. No negativity, please. Do everything with tact and taste. But I welcome your comments and your questions and whatever you have. I hope you will like this live that allows me to do more. And I hit the share button if you think you know somebody that this might help or might be interesting to. And I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so let's get busy. Okay, tonight we're talking about the lack of emotional intelligence. Okay, so we all know that we're intelligent, right? We grew up, we went to school, we graduated high school, we went to college, we were taught by our parents, our uncles, our aunts, our cousins, brothers, whoever, but we learned things along the way. But the thing is, just because we learned things doesn't always mean we know how to use them, because sometimes we can get sidetracked and get off into another track of life or another segment of life, and it seems like that looks better and that feels better. So you know what, I'm gonna forget all about what grandma told me, what mommy told me, what my uncles told me, and I'm gonna do my own thing. Only danger in that is sometimes it turns out well and sometimes it don't, if we're keeping it real. And we're going to be 100 on here. I told you I don't sugarcoat nothing, but I say everything in love. So please don't, this is not for offense. This is a teaching channel. And if you look at some of my other lives, you'll see that I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm a 3-time published author. I've led support groups. I've done public speaking. I've taught in men's shelters. So I'm well qualified to talk about these subjects. So that's the other thing you need to know. So let's dig in, okay? Lack of emotional intelligence, okay? It can also be a red flag to you, something that you should pay attention to, okay? And it's having a low emotional intelligence means that a person has difficulty recognizing or understanding their emotions and the emotions of others. So it's not just understanding yourself, it's being able to understand the people around you as well. Okay, so that takes some intelligence, that takes some emotional intelligence. Okay, individuals who struggle with managing their emotions have a lack of empathy. They find it hard to feel sorry for other people that are going through things. And you have to be empathetic. That's a positive thing. Not being empathetic is a negative, ugly thing. And ladies, I can talk about the men too, but I'm gonna start with us. Ladies, we need to stop it where we have a lack of empathy for our sisters who are going through things, okay? Individuals who struggle with their emotions and this lack of empathy and cannot understand the feelings of others. Sometimes you have to stop, listen, like the stylistic song, stop, look, listen to your heart, hear what it's saying. Stop, look. Listen to your heart. Hear what it's saying. You know when you should have been there for somebody and you wasn't. And you got some kind of little pleasure out of seeing what they was going through. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. That's so out of order. That's a whole nother live to talk about that. Okay, you got to have empathy. Learn to put yourself in other people's shoes and try to understand, if this was me going through what she's going through, how would I feel? How would I want people to come to my aid? How would I want to react to this? Don't just brush another sister off and be like, well, that's your problem. Because that's the world's problem now. That's why we got the society that we got. We got to turn this thing around, okay? And this thing where you cannot understand the feelings of others touches on narcissism a little bit, but there's another name for it, okay? And it's alexithymia. Alexithymia is ALEXITHYMIA. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Alexithymia. This is the inability to understand or express emotions. So I've got a question to ask, because I told you this is not just about domestic violence. This is about the causes of domestic violence. This is about the things we do that brings on some of this stuff, and some of the stuff we didn't bring it on. Okay, some people just crazy. Okay, but red flags touches on a lot of things. Okay, not just things to look out for, but also things to look within and see what you might be doing that's attracting this type of behavior. And that's why we're talking about this, okay? So again, I want to welcome you. This is another live with Sayuri. And please feel free to make comments. I will read them and I will answer them. A lot of people now still inbox me because I was on Facebook Live for 2 years and I'm new to YouTube. So we're just catching up. So if you're looking for 1,000 likes, you're not going to see that because I'm new to this, but I'm true to this. Remember that. Okay. I want to hear what you have to say. We have to learn that every voice matters, no matter how small it is. Your child can tell you something you don't know that they found out. Every voice matters. No negativity. We have to be open, and we have to open our hearts so that we can listen and try and understand, okay? I challenge young women tonight with a lot of love. I challenge young women and some old women to go back tonight and take a look at the style, fashion, and